Okay, so I'm dismantling the Aerospeed a bit to see if I can fix this motor. As as I said in the last video, I thought either the capacitor or the bearings are bad, and a lot of it seems to point more to the bearings, especially with this type of sound. I mean, listen to this. Yeah, you can also see that this side is pretty filthy. I'm still wondering what the hell this original owner did. I mean, look at that. But anyway, let's see if we can clean this up. Okay, I don't have the motor fully apart, but I can already see just how filthy this thing is. But one thing that really concerns me is this. Yeah, this doesn't really look aligned. Yeah, look at that. So something on this is definitely bent. I don't even know how that happens. Then again, it could be a testament of just how cheap this damn thing is. So, honestly, I don't know if I can fix this, but we'll see what I can do. I'll clean it up a bit and see if I can get that back in place. Maybe this fan will run a bit better. You also get a sense of just how flimsy this thing is. Let me look at this. Alright, so I've been messing with it for a little bit and tried getting some oil because I'm noticing that it's rather stiff. I put some oil on the bearing, but honestly, I don't know if that's really going to help. Honestly, I think this is just a case of a really badly built motor. I mean, look at that. Yeah. Well, things have not improved much. It stopped making that noise, but now it's more stiff. I don't know if I did something wrong, or if this motor's just completely fucked. Oh well. We'll see what happens. Well, it's already getting up to speed, so that's something. So, it looks like I fixed it somewhat. I'm not expecting anything spectacular with this thing though, but at least it does seem to be running a bit better than when I originally got it. Like I said, I'm probably going to keep this fan around to see what happens with it, because who knows, maybe this thing will pull through. I don't have high hopes for it, but we'll see. Anyways, this is Windmere 1993 signing off. Yep, after trying to get it a little less stiff, I put a little bit more oil on the bearings and the shaft, and that only seemed to make the situation worse. And now, it's dead. Goes to show that these motors aren't even worth fucking with. Yeah, I tried running this for a little bit to see if I could loosen it up somehow, since for whatever reason it just kept getting stiffer every time I took the motor apart. And then I eventually smell something burning. Then the motor ends up burning out on me. So, no matter what I did, this thing just did not want to get fixed, and now it's dead. And it especially pisses me off since I did very little service to my Windmere pedestal fan. I only took apart the entire oscillation mechanism to replace the gear, just put in a little bit of oil without having to take apart the entire motor, and yet this thing runs a lot better. Meanwhile, this ends up dying on me. It especially doesn't make sense considering that the 2010 model Aerospeed I had no problems whatsoever. Again, it just shows just how much this van got degraded. Not that it was the greatest thing back then, but this is just pathetic.
Cheap box fan, you have been sentenced to death for being a cheap, unreliable piece of shit. May you not rest in peace after this one.